Best sound system for music. Best car audio systems guide. Have you ever considered a custom car audio system so you can enjoy your music experience as you ride to and from work? Whether it's a weekend jolly ride in your beloved car or a day-to-day commute, building and installing a custom car audio system can be an awesome and very rewarding experience. Now there are no set rules for car audio systems, and if you feel like there is nothing better than completing the sound system install, sitting back and just enjoying the music is worth every penny, then doing that and see yourself completely submerged in your favorite music, it's what you should do. And in this post, we have packed everything you need to know from car sound systems, best amps for sound systems to all the tools you need to get your in-car music upgrade. I know that you are probably wondering, how in the world do I get started with my system, what do I need to do first? Frankly speaking, I understand car audio can be difficult and it can be complicated, but in this post I have outlined every main steps that it takes from the design perspective, building and installation of your dream car audio system. For better results with everything in life is clarity through planning. And that is why we're going to go through the process step by step, from coming up with a goal and planning all the way to installing and final system tuning. It's little detailed things like these that matter the most when installing your car audio system or the best sound system for your home. Once you understand the whole process, it is going to be a lot easier to focus on what matter for your next steps in the installation process. When you get all this dialed down, your car audio system installation project will likely go a lot more smoothly and you'll likely be much more satisfied with the end result. Now if you are new here, Best Sound Systems is where you should be if you want to learn how to master car audio, best home sound systems, how to deploy the ultimate gaming sound systems, and how to design, build and install all of our dream car audio systems. So our goals are really to do ultimate audio builds reviews and where possible put together step-by-step guides packed with tutorials and lessons from picking up the audio systems, best pairings so you can do it just like envisioned. So anyone contemplating start any type or form of car audio project, big or small, DIY or local car audio installation hire, you really should think through the steps that we graciously share here. Very often car audio projects that go wrong and you end up with a system that you are really not completely satisfied with, is the fact that your project lacked clarity and you failed at really thinking through, so you can cut to the chase and do what is essential. What does the average car audio system look like? Frankly speaking, it depends on how average you want to be on budget and user experience. Do you want a car audio system that delivers richer sound at the cost of mismatched combination of car audio systems, or you want an average system at a bottom price without compromise? You see, the first thing we want to do, and this might be the most important step, is figure out our goal. Now, to untrained eyes obviously this may not really make sense, but car audio system come literally in million different combinations and very often you get what you pay for. Though the price tag may not be the answer to everything, there are so many pros and cons that we could do, and I want to break it into 3 basic tiers that you can kind of pick from. Please bear in mind that these 3 tiers are merely structured on the basis of how complicated they are, from simple car audio systems to most complicated car audio systems. However, your takeaway from this guide is the wider range of budget options that you can run with without compromising quality or car audio brand choices as well. So just because you're doing a simple install, you could have a much higher budget than something that is not as simple and you use maybe lower quality gear. The point is, the budget doesn't necessarily define exactly which of these tiers you're going to be within. Now, car audio installations can be a bit complex to understand as you go through that selection process. The best way we can do for you here is to group them into packages, or say into tiers, which allows you to pick whichever tier works best in comparison to your budget and needs. Any of our car audio packaged review will predominantly be based on one of these tiers, so as you go through the selection process, it is important to proceed only with the ideal car audio package review. What this will do is provide you with the ideal how to ultimately install everything. Take for example the gold tier. With that you would have a subwoofer and an amplifier as a basic component, so for anyone on a tight budget or just looking to get a good bargain would consider this the first tier that you could select from, because this would be the tier that gets you basically the most bang for your buck. As most audio systems often will depend on which of the subwoofer and amplifier that you pick, the beauty for starting with car audio combo packages is that you could obviously do with the wide range of different budget options and still end up with a decently priced car audio system. The second option that you could have there is doing a subwoofer, amplifiers and speakers combo package. Now, this is when you start to get into truly higher performance sound systems where you're not only adding bass, Anyone looking for the ultimate beyond the base is also likely looking into improving the mid and high range within the system. Not for amateur car audio enthusiasts, but this is important because if your goal is to achieve a balanced range of the mids and highs, then you must match the performance of the subwoofer. And if you still have not noticed, up to this point there hasn't been any mentions of custom car audio fabrication. And that's a deliberate move, as this is what comes into tier number 3. Talking about audio car system tier 3, this one comes with subwoofer, premium car speakers, amplifiers and additional equipment like digital signal processors, and also making sure that the install is completely integrated into the vehicle. These combos may sound elementary to untrained eyes, but when we start taking into account mounting the speakers in the best location so you can have the best audio and doing all the other customization stuff like custom door panels, custom beauty panels to tie all the install into the vehicle, you begin to see that numbers do add up.